Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or whichever place I'm brought you here. Welcome to Beat This Practical Tarot and your general messages for the rest of August. We are starting with an energy check. So if this part of the reading resonates with you, you know that you are at the right place. If it doesn't, please go ahead and check out a different placement. Now you have fixed energy showing up here with the keywords action, momentum, and dedication, and then cusp with transition, liminality, and twilight. Now I'm going to say the first message that I'm getting is that some of y'all could be, you're on the verge of something new, something different. Okay, with cusp showing up here, I feel like there's a shift that is about to happen. You could be going through a big life change or a little life change. Okay, but like something is moving here. And with the fixed energy, I feel like you're being asked to keep the momentum going, to keep at it. Okay, fixed energy can be, it's about persistence and not giving up. Okay, so for those of you that, I'm almost getting a sense of feeling exhausted or feeling too tired, or like, oh, I don't even know, is this working or not? Like I get the sense that that dedication is going to pay off, right? Like it's near. It's just, you might not be experiencing it quite yet, but it's near. It's coming. Now let's see what else the tarot has to say for you over here. Yeah, you have the Four of Coins, you have the Three of Wands showing. I'm gonna say, with the Four of Coins in this context, I'm seeing it as because I'm thinking, well, the different meanings, but the mythology of this, the imagery over here, right? Like the condor, the bird over here, he's keeping his wife trapped over here, even though she's so unhappy. He's like holding on to her and not wanting to let her go, and she's just like not having it. She's just like, I need to be released, but he's just like, no, mine, right? Sorry. So why am I bringing this up? Because I'm getting this sense of you not wanting to let go of something because you might, there you go, that would be the shadowy side of the fixed energy, right? Where you're like not wanting to let go of something, and then you're kind of repeating the same cycles, or things aren't progressing. You're not seeing a lot of movement. But what I'm going to say is that you're keeping at it, but making tweaks and adaptations and changes as needed. Okay, there you go. That was that detour there that we went on, all right? Because I feel like you could be very committed to something and not wanting to let go of something, but is not working the way that it currently is. Something needs to shift. Three of Wands is asking you to explore different options. This could be, for some of you, it could be getting different perspectives from different people, kind of talking things out, learning. Okay, like this can include learning about different ways to go about, whatever area of your life that you're focusing on. I feel like you could be learning about different people's different experiences, right? So if this is like career related, for example, right? Like, what are other people's experiences with this situation? Or maybe you're focusing on your health or something like that, and you're like, okay, well, what are some ways that people are tackling this health issue that I'm trying to address, or whatever it is, right? Like, it's an energy of learning and trying new things and trying different things over here. Okay, so I'm gonna say, yeah, like, I feel like learning, how can I say this, like, because I'm getting the sense of like discomfort, like learning about things that are uncomfortable to you, or learning things that you might not necessarily agree with, but it's almost like you're exposing yourself to all of these things, and it doesn't have to be like that you're accepting all of these truths or all of these versions, right? Like, what works for one person might not be what works for you, but nonetheless, you're staying open-minded to hearing about their perspective. Doesn't mean that you have to accept it. It doesn't mean that you have to apply, right, like the strategies that they used or something like that. But I'm just getting the sense of learning being important for the rest of the month for you over here. Okay, for some of you, traveling, so like even it could even be like meeting people, meeting people, talking to people with different cultural backgrounds than you, or different experiences than you. Like, I get the sense of like talking to people with just different perspectives. Okay, Traveling if you can. If you can't travel at this moment, I feel like just kind of opening yourself up to, like, maybe like watching documentaries on different places or different philosophies, just kind of this getting yourself into this energy of exploration. Okay, could be like, I don't know, I feel like there's something about it opening your mind and opening your understanding for the rest of the month. So let's see what else is showing up for you here, Gemini. Oh, sorry, I love those cards. It's like my favorite card. All right. And 10 of coins and 3 cups. Okay, yeah, look, the universe, okay, the universe wants to give you good things. It wants to bring you good things. Okay, you could be spending a lot of time with family, making new connections, or maybe even going back to family. Some of you could be traveling to family. Okay, something that I'm seeing here, or creating space for that. I do get the sense of like connecting to your loved ones being important right now. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna go back to this energy of, like, maybe you're talking to loved ones about goals, ambitions. The 10 of coins is saying, what is the next phase of my life that I want to think of? What is it that I'm considering, or what I want to charge toward here? But you could be, how can I say this? Like, maybe you're talking to a grandparent, or like a sibling or a cousin, or I don't know, like your old neighbor or something, about like their what their legacies were, or like what they wanted, or something about, just like maybe like their life experiences or something like that. And it doesn't mean that you have to do, right, like what this person wanted you to do, or you don't have to accept their version of life as what it is that you're going to do. But it's just almost like, I don't know, I'm just getting a lot of communication happening for you this month. Okay, and like it kind of starting to open your doors. Like, I'm even getting a conversation where you're like, oh, well, that's nice for you, but that's not what I want. And guess what, you being able to say something like, that's not what I want, is the first step to you gaining clarity about what it is that you do want. Okay, now with the 3 of cups showing up over here, I do see, um, actually, I want to ask for a clarifying card over here for the 3 of cups, because I do see, I see this as like kind of being mindful, like your social circles could be narrowing down or something like that. I've been talking a lot about exploring, talking to different people, but I feel like there is something about your friend group kind of narrowing down, or you choosing to, how do I say this? It's almost like you're identifying, right? Like who your real friends are. You're kind of narrowing down like who you want to open up to, or whose advice you actually take. Okay, be mindful of overindulgent energy. Okay, because the 3 of cups, it's fun and games and things like that, but the reversal to me is kind of saying, hey, just be mindful that you're not overdoing things either. Okay, like what does that moderation and balance look like for you? Let's see if we can get a clarifying card for that. Oh wow. 3 of cups and 3 of pentacles. Okay, you have three threes, 3 3 3. All right. But the 3 of pentacles reversed does speak of a lack of cooperation or collaboration. So some of y'all could be maybe encountering some people that you're like, no, this isn't working out. Like, we're not collaborating, we're not working well together here. Okay, so just kind of stay aware of that energy showing up for you at this time. I feel like you're being very mindful and cautious about who you are choosing to work with, who you are choosing to collaborate with at this moment. So let's see. Anything else that Gemini needs to know for the rest of August? What does Gemini need to know for the rest of August? Another 3 with the 3 of Swords showing up reversed. You have the Magician and you have the Chariot showing up reversed. Okay. Well, look, I'm gonna say you could be experiencing some delays. The Chariot is an energy of success, of charging forward towards something new, something successful, something different. But the reversal to me is telling me that mentally there is some sort of mental preparation or mental shift that needs to happen in order for you to continue to get on this path of success. I feel like it starts with your mental space, or you strengthening your mental health as well, your perception, your understanding of things. Okay, I feel like, I don't know, the moon in his forehead here, it's really making me think about you gaining clarity about your feelings and what it is that your feelings are telling you, in order for you to use this to strengthen the way that you show up in the world over here. Wow, why am I getting all choked up? I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel like it's more of like my throat chakra closing, or my throat, sorry, closing out. Throat chakra. Some of y'all could need to balance your throat chakras at this time. So the way that you're communicating, the way that you're expressing yourself, okay, if you do chakra work, that is something that could need balancing at this moment. For those of you that do not, if you want some suggestions on journaling and things like that, you could ask yourself, am I speaking clearly? Am I communicating effectively? And am I communicating with compassion? When do I feel like I can communicate authentically, safely? When do I feel like I have trouble expressing myself? Or what areas am I, like maybe I can talk about work all day long, but when it comes to talking about my feelings, I shut down, blah, blah, blah. So, like, those are some areas that you can explore, questions that you can ask yourself to, journal on and reflect on to help you help balance that throat chakra. Goodness God, I'm really sensing it, okay? I'm gonna say, like there is a sense of some of these delays coming from past hurts that you're still carrying, but I feel like you're almost out of there. I feel like you're addressing things at the root of the matter. You're figuring out, wow, like this thing really hurt me, and this thing is really affecting my ability to charge forward and create something new and different. And I feel like you're recognizing this and it's causing you to heal. I don't get that you're quite out of the hurt yet. Like there does seem to be some lingering hurt or resentment that you are carrying, but I do get that you're slowly starting to work through these things in order to be able to manifest, to create. The magician showing up here in your heart space to me is saying like you're manifesting from emotional like security, or from you feeling like, you know what, I do deserve to have what I want, or I do have access to what I want to create. It's almost like the sense of you believing these things within yourself, believing that you are worthy of creating the life that you want here. And I feel like as you strengthen this, like your emotional space, you will be able to manifest. Like now, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a warning because um I do feel like you're manifesting at this moment a lot. So if you're emotional, like, and you're manifesting from your heart space, okay? So like if you're emotionally unclear, or if you're carrying a lot of fear, if you're carrying a lot of negativity in your heart space as well, that could be something that you're manifesting as well, right? Like your fears could be coming true, or you could be self-sabotaging or something like that as well. So do be mindful of that, because I do feel like the energy of manifestation is surrounding you right now. So do focus on what it is that you want to create that's working toward your 10 of coins, the legacies, right? Like it doesn't have to be the rest of your life, okay? This is just about like, what do you want to create for the next phase of your life, okay? I know sometimes it can be very daunting to think about like, what is it that I want to do for the rest of my life, or what is my 10 of coins, what is my happily ever after? And it's like, you know what, like that doesn't exist, like, or things change, things constantly change and shift, so don't be afraid to just kind of think about it in the, for the next phase of my life, what is it that would be fulfilling for me, okay? And then those little steps to work toward that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Gemini. I hope that there were messages for you here. If there were, please feel free to leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if you feel inclined to. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again sometime. Bye.